Put an automatic bean-to-cup coffee machine in your kitchen or office, and it's like having your own personal barista. Have coffee, espresso, lattes, cappuccinos, macchiatos, and more made for you at the touch of a button from freshly ground whole bean coffee. Hey coffee lovers, Marc here from Whole Latte Love. Today, an in-depth comparison of machines from Gaggia and Jura, two of the main players in automatic bean-to-cup machines. I've got the Jura E8 and the Gaggia Babila. Both of these machines make espresso, coffee, and milk-based beverages like lattes, cappuccinos, macchiatos, and flat whites at the touch of a button. I'll have a look at how these machines operate and compare feature differences so you can decide which machine best fits your style and needs. We'll look at how each works with coffee and milk and cover day-to-day use. Plus, hang around and find out which of these machines is capable of producing latte art quality milk froth. Here's a list of the drinks each machine can make. With the Gaggia Babila, you get 4 coffee-only beverages: a Ristretto, Espresso, Espresso Lungo, and coffee, and 5 milk drink options: a latte macchiato, cappuccino, flat white, espresso macchiato, and milk foam. With the Jura E8, it's 3 coffee beverages and 4 milk drink options. For the coffee-only drinks, both machines can make 2 at the same time, but there is a slight difference in how they do that, and I'll have more on that in a minute. Size-wise, the Babila is 3/4 of an inch taller and more than an inch narrower than the E8. On the outside, the E8 is all plastic, including the chrome accents. Now, if you don't like the chrome, the E8 is available in all black as well. The Babila is perhaps a more rugged build with stainless steel on the front and top panels. Beans and water are added at the top of each machine. So do consider any overhanging cabinets you have when you place these machines. Bean capacity is about 10 ounces for both. Water capacity is 64 ounces in the E8 and about 50 ounces for the Babila. The reservoirs can be filled at the machine or removed and filled at the sink, but do keep in mind those overhanging cabinets so you can get those reservoirs out of there. Next, a look at the controls you have with each machine when making espresso and coffee. A couple of notable differences here. The Babila uses a flat ceramic burr grinder with 15 grind settings, 5 coffee strengths, 3 levels of pre-infusion, and has adjustable flow control. The E8 uses a conical stainless steel burr grinder with 6 grind settings, 8 coffee strengths. The pre-infusion is automatic, and the machine uses Jura's pulse extraction process, or PEP for short, which pulses brew water through the coffee. Now, what you probably want to know is, does one machine make a better coffee than the other? You know, it's kind of hard to say, but in my opinion, they both do a fine job. What I can say is the Jura E8 makes getting a good cup more automatic, while the Gaggia Babila has more control. 15 grind settings and 3 levels of pre-infusion give you the ability to really fine-tune your flavor. But my personal favorite feature on the Babila is that flow control dial at the spouts. You can quickly dial into more restriction when making an espresso, or go the other way for faster flow when making a larger regular coffee. On the Jura, the PEP process kind of takes care of that for you. At the end of the day, if you're willing to work the Babila's controls a bit, I'd say it can make a slightly better coffee, especially if you change from espresso to larger cups on a regular basis. A couple of other key differences in the coffee systems. The brew group in the Babila is removable for cleaning, which consists of a weekly rinse with tap water. The group in the Jura E8 is not removable and is cleaned using a tablet inserted through the pre-ground coffee bypass doser, and both machines have one of those. Both machines can also prepare 2 coffee-only beverages at the same time by pressing the desired coffee button twice. The difference there, the Babila grinds 2 times when making 2 coffees, while the E8 makes 2 coffees from a single grind cycle. Maximum coffee doses are 11.5 grams in the Babila and 16 in the E8. With those doses and the extra grind cycle, when you make 2 cups, they can be stronger on the Babila. On to the milk systems. The E8 uses a pickup tube to feed milk to a frothing device in the spout, Along with the milk spout, there's another coffee spout with that, so you can make milk drinks without moving your cup. That pickup tube can be placed right into a milk container, or Jura does have optional accessories, including a glass milk carafe, vacuum insulated stainless steel containers like I have here, or even their cool control refrigerated system, which holds milk at 39 degrees on your countertop, so it's always ready to go. A dial on the spout adjusts milk froth density, ranging from steamed milk up to an airy froth for cappuccinos. The Babila uses an included attachable milk carafe. Attach the carafe to the machine and push the spout over. Unlike the E8, froth density from the carafe is not adjustable. When you're done making milk drinks, push the spout back over, and the machine runs an automatic cleaning cycle that pushes steam through the frothing components and down the carafe's handle and into the drip tray. From there, you can put the carafe back in the fridge, all cleaned out, and it's ready to go for next time. In addition to the carafe, the Babila has a manual steaming wand. So if you want to try your hand at pouring latte art, or prefer a finer froth than is possible with the automatic frothing, or maybe you like your milk really hot, then you're going to love the manual wand. In day-to-day use, both machines are ready to brew after a quick rinse and heat up of less than 1 minute. The E8 has a color screen with nice drink pictures and slim buttons along the side to make selections. The Babila screen is single color with dedicated buttons for basic coffee and milk drinks, with additional drink options accessible by pressing the special drinks button. All drinks and their parameters like strength, temperature, and more can be programmed in the menus of both machines. Now, you can also use a press and hold method to program drink volumes without going into the menus. Just press and hold the drink you're making, and then press when you've got the volume you want, and that amount will be stored. Both machines can make those 2 coffee drinks at the same time. The Babila's dual spout pushes back to give 6.5 inches of clearance, and that's enough for most travel mugs. Max height on the E8's coffee spouts is about 4.5 inches, so you can't really fit a travel mug there. The E8 has a massive drip tray, and it's electronically monitored, so the machine will let you know when it's time to empty it. The Babila has 2 drip trays, one outside the machine and one inside. Both machines come with a water filter to remove chlorine and excess minerals. The E8's filter uses RFID technology, which is part of Jura's intelligent water system. The machine automatically senses when the filter is changed. Use a water filter in the E8 and you never have to descale. On the Babila, using a filter extends descaling intervals to as much as once every 5,000 cups, depending on your source water hardness. So, who is each machine for? Well, the Babila is definitely a machine you can be more hands-on with. There's deeper control of coffee brewing parameters with more grind settings, adjustable pre-infusion, and the flow control dial, which makes a big difference if you go between short espressos and larger coffees on a regular basis. And when you want to take a large coffee to go with that extra spout clearance, you can use a travel mug. With a detachable carafe and manual milk frothing, you really get the best of both worlds. Easy milk drinks when you're in a rush, and barista quality froth capable of latte art, or hotter milk if that's what you like. If you want a consistent coffee with less involvement, then the Jura is going to be a really good choice. The milk system, it's not quite as easy to use as the Babila's, but using the dial on that spout, you can quickly adjust the froth quality to suit your preference. The color screen with the drink pictures is more modern and perhaps more elegant than the Babila's monochrome display. The E8, it has those larger capacities in the drip tray, water reservoir, and used coffee box than you'll get in the Babila. The Jura E8 and Gaggia Babila are available now at Whole Latte Love. If you have questions on these machines or anything coffee, use those comments and I'll get you the answers. I'm Mark. Thanks for watching. I do hope you'll subscribe to our channel and come back soon for more of the best on everything coffee, brought to you by Whole Latte Love. Want to learn more? Subscribe now so you'll know about the latest videos on everything coffee from Whole Latte Love.